Hey, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Dee's Divinity, Dee's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful Moonology series. Whatever episode, I don't know, check the title if you are interested, y'all. Before we do dive into this, it should go without saying, please do check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, you may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings. Please keep in mind that they are general. Well, listen, I know I just said all that about time and energy being fluid, which it is, but you will see as we get into this a little further that I do use time in a sense, mainly for chronology purposes. And when I do call out date signs and times, I am using Eastern Standard Time. So that is a prime example of why it doesn't matter, because depending upon where you are on the globe, it may be different for you, okay? May or may not be, I don't know. Whatever, y'all. Please keep in mind that they are general. Not all may apply to you. That's perfectly okay. Take what does, let the rest fly. It may be a message for someone else. I may not even be talking to you nor about you. I may be talking to or about someone to whom you're closely connected, friend, family, or foe. I do not know. Only you know your life, so use your free will and discernment to determine that, all right? Flip-flop yourself as you need to, all right? Do not force that shoe to fit if it doesn't, because I am not responsible for your feet, your toes, nor them currents hurting, because you're forcing something that's not meant for you, all right? So we also don't subscribe to gender roles over here, but you will hear me say he, she in reference to masculine and or feminine energies, just depending upon what I read and feel intuitively. Finally, I am big on numerology, whether or not I call it out, but if and when I do, I intend for it to likely resonate with your life path number, the day or month you're born, maybe even the house you want to pay particular attention to that's in your natal chart. However, whatever. Could just be confirmation to pay attention at that time for you. I don't know. Anyway. At this point, y'all, you would likely see the primary decks that we utilize throughout the series. One serves as the header, the other as the finisher. The header is intended to bring forth the overall message or energy in regards to the reading. The finisher is intended to bring forth whatever messages of advice to grow on, to take with you, maybe even to be aware of as far as, looking out for that may not be for the highest good, or that you may need to get release or whatever. I don't know. You will also see as we get into the latter part of the reading that the crystal energy healing portion, that the finisher leaves off with some crystal stones that you may want to utilize to help you get through this energy or to help you during the healing process, whatever, what have you. We'll dive into that a little bit later. The variable throughout this series is the tarot, and as you see, I have elected to go back to this beautiful good tarot. I love this deck. But so we'll dive deep and see. This is intended to clarify, maybe confirm, just look a little bit deeper into what the reading or message may be about, okay? And then this combination deck we utilize, as I'm just previously mentioned, as far as the gemstones and crystals and everything. If I'm even able to find said crystal or crystals, you'll see as we get further into it, you may be able to call upon other masters, Mr. Saints, guardians, archangels, whomever that may be part of your spirit squad, or that may be trying to help you, through this time. I don't know. Same thing for the crystal mandala, if I'm even able to find said crystal or gemstone in there, okay? This text is a great reference, and it will go a little bit deeper as we get into the crystal energy healing portion, in giving you or showing you other modalities that you may want to utilize these stones or crystals for, all right? And then this is a newer addition as of late. This deck, as it states, is intended to bring forth the manifestations, look subconsciously or not, that you may be working towards or want to focus upon. And maybe that's your higher self or your MVP is trying to get you to focus upon, okay? All right, y'all. real quick. They already getting me started and choked up and stuff. Let's get through a quick word of prayer before we dive into this. To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much for this day and for this opportunity. Thank you for the voice, for the gifts, for the insight, for the clarity, for the stability, for the love, for the support, for the protection. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for using me as a clear and open channel to bring forth the messages to the collective, straight and clear, no chaser. I pray as always that you remove me, remove ego, allow nothing but the truth, the whole truth, so help us all to be revealed. Thank you. I pray as always that the message uplifts, enlightens, heals, strengthens, protects, nurtures, nourishes, just motivates, whatever the viewer may need at the time of viewing. May it play out for the highest good of any and all involved, as I know you will see fit. For all these blessings I come, ask, and give thanks. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. Alrighty. Without further ado, y'all, let's go on and get into it. Okay, y'all, so I like to begin with a little bit of background information. So for those of you who are new and or who may not have tuned into last week's episode, the purpose of this episode is to focus on the first quarter moon in the sign of Scorpio, which will be on the 5th of August. And Scorpio affects the genitals, anus, urethra, and prostate, okay? Now, the high vibe time, well, I'm gonna recap real quick. Let's start there. But and then we'll get more into the channel messages and everything in regards to this in just a minute. But in case you missed last episode, we're coming off of the beautiful new moon energy in the sign of Leo. And this was high vibe time at 13:54, which is 1:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, of course, on the 28th of July. Now, Leo affects the heart, aorta, blood pressure, and circulation. And we already talked about with that new moon energy, there's definitely something that's being revealed, if you will, that you may have become more aware of, and a major healing, a rejuvenation, a renewal, beautiful energy. So in moving in through this week, in order to get to this first quarter moon in Scorpio, the moon transitions from Leo into the sign of Virgo on the 30th at 14:11, which is 2:11 p.m. Virgo affects the pancreas, small intestine, and GI. And then it will transition from Virgo into the sign of Libra on the 2nd of August at 0006, which is 12:06 a.m. Libra affects the kidneys, ureter, bladder, veins, and skin, okay? And then we will move into the first quarter moon, which is in the sign of Scorpio, as I already mentioned, on the 5th. And to transition into the next week, in order to get to the full moon, which will be the focus of next week's video, it will transition from the sign of Scorpio into the sign of, and I'm sorry, the moon will transition from, Libra into Scorpio on the 4th of August at 7:47 a.m. That's something powerful right there, because it's also waxing crescent 7. And I don't know if we'll get back to that, but I'm sure we'll reference some of these moon phases as we get into the cards a little deeper. Anyway, so moving into the following week after this first quarter moon, the moon will transition from Scorpio into the sign of Sage on the 6th at 12:39 a.m. Okay, and Sage affects the liver, hips, thighs, and sacrum. And then it will transition from Sage into Cappy on the 8th at 14:39, which is 2:39 p.m. Something about 39. Cappy affects the backbone, joints, knees, skin, and hair. And then it will move into the sign of Aqua from Cappy on the 10th. And the full moon, the high vibe time for the full moon will be on the 11th in the sign of Aqua at 21:35. And Aqua affects the calf, ankle, shin, and Achilles, okay? All right. And of course, like I mentioned already, that'll be the focus of next week's episode. So, in getting into these channel messages, already I'm getting real heavy. So, technically at the time of filming, we are entering into the week of the energy of the well, we're already in the vibe, but of the full moon in Cappy. It will be, let's see, what's today? It will be actually in a couple of days, but that's why I said we're already in the week energy of it, because y'all know for new moons and full moons especially, I tell you all the time, the energy may be really high or affecting you. You may feel it a week before up to a week after. So that's why I be giving it like a 2-week grace period, if you will. So most definitely we're still in that vibe, because that's where they took me back to. Like, even with this first quarter moon in Scorpio, it's like, you know, they took me back to this energy, this Cappy, because it will be on the 13th of July, which is that Scorpio is affected by that scorpionic energy just in the 13 in and of itself, that transformative energy. And I was telling y'all may want to go back to that video, because of course by the time this comes out, that video would have well been out, but to that full moon and Cappy video, because I feel like it's something in there for you. And for me to say that you may be dealing with a Capricorn, I do feel like there may be this major transformative energy and even renewal, speaking of coming off that new moon energy, within your finances or whatever you do for your business or career. Okay, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. I love the vibe. I love the feel. Obviously too, you may have, or you may feel renewal, rejuvenation, healing in the areas especially pertaining to Scorpio. And since I mentioned Cappy, or even Cappy, so that's the pretty much sacral chakra area, the genitals, anus, urethra, prostate for Scorpio. And then for Cappy, it's the backbone, joints, knees, skin, and hair. Okay, or like I said, any of the other physical areas, as far as I just heard health, wealth, and finances. So there you go. There you go. Sexual healing. That's what I always get with that scorpionic energy, baby. Like, come on through then. Some of y'all probably, y'all getting down with the get down. Okay. All right. Get on up. Get on up. That's more in a sexual way. That, you know, do what you gotta do. Work that power that you got down there to manifest for real. It's sacred, y'all, and that's what you should use it for, in case you didn't know that already. So it ain't just about, you know, it ain't just about fornicating just to be fornicating. It's like really understand what you're doing. What are you trying to get out of it, right? Always. I don't care what it is. And I know we kind of be joking. I mean, shoot, we grown and sexy over here, so we can discuss these things. But in all seriousness, though, you know, you got to respect it for what it is. That's everything. And it's even more powerful and grand, and you have the potential to, I'm talking about, do whatever you want to do. Like, the world is your oyster. You have a potential to go ham if you want to, as long as you are mindful of the intentions you set with what you're doing. Because that is the most powerful energy, when you unionize, when you come together. You know what I'm saying? The divine feminine and masculine coming together as one in that sacred act or ritual of sex, y'all. It's bigger than what, you know, media has portrayed it to be, or, you know, what you even may have ever thought it to be. It goes real deep. It's on a whole nother level, as far as like soul level, a whole nother dimension. You know what I'm saying? I see sparks flying, you know, like almost fireworks, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's a force. It's a magnetic force to be reckoned with, especially if it's that, you know, that right one. And both of y'all know what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? You can co-create in whatever way that means for you, not just necessarily bringing a life as far as a physical, like a child into the world, but it's creating life in other forms through your art, through your creativity, whatever art form that is, whether it's music, whether it's building something, whether it's using your hands, you know what I'm saying, to manifest, to really bring that energy, harness that power. Okay. But it's something about it, man. It's something about it. I do feel like, because with this first quarter moon, it's like I'm hearing the energy is gaining momentum. So, you know, it may not come when you want it, but it'll be there right on time. So it may take some time to once you set the intention and really put it out there, for it to manifest. So you may not see it immediately. Some of you really guaranteed to see it, because with this Scorpionic and this Cappy energy, as heavy as it is, you probably guaranteed to see it real fast, like real fast. Others of you, I do feel like it's gonna be like a cycle. Like it's taking me back to, I can't even remember which reading that was, where I was talking about there was a heavy emphasis on either like lunar cycles, like a month, something about one, like 1 month or whatever, like a phase or something like that, or maybe even from like new moon to full moon, or full moon to new moon, whichever way you see that, or whatever energy you working with, whether it's first quarter moon to the next first quarter moon, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's gonna be a whole a cycle, a completion is what I'm hearing, before you may see the before you can reap the, you know what I'm saying, the benefits of that seed that you sown. Anywho, all right, I think that's enough, y'all. So let's go on and get into the cards, okay? All right, beginning with your headers here. Like I'm saying, this, look, it may very well come through during this new moon in Aries for you. And as the card says, it's time to take action. In case you ain't got started yet, or in case you procrastinating or trying to hold yourself back or shrink yourself to be small, nah, like Aries is like, nah, man, fuck that, we about to go. Like, this the full energy. Like, they ready. They ain't even gotta, they already packed. Like, it's like, okay, well, what we doing? Where we going? When? Let's go. You know what I mean? So eager. It's even kind of that childlike innocence about just not even giving a flying flip and ready to take that risk. Like you said, jump how high. You know what I'm saying? That's basically how this fool I'm seeing is moving, but in a very much so calculated way. Like knowing that all faith and trust is in God. You know what I mean? Knowing that everything is going to be okay. I love that. I love that. And in case you didn't know, now you know. You know what I mean? Like for real, for real. That's pretty short and sweet, to the point. I'm not even going to labor too long with it at all. Let's move on. Bottom of the deck. And it's time. You got to go with the flow. You got to go with the flow. Didn't I say something? Oh no, it was one of the messages of the day. I can't even remember which one it was. But anyway, that King of Pentacles is coming back to mind here. And because I was talking about somebody being very, actually I think it was the Prince of Pentacles. Either way, the point I was making was somebody's being very methodical and like practical and moving just so. Now don't again tarry your labor too long, because they telling you it's time to move, but in order to do so and be able to really flow easily and effortlessly, you may want to embody this Piscean energy, basically, to be able to go with the flow, but balancing yourself, whatever you're trying to do. Because maybe some of you are doing that business, like have a spiritual practice or whatever you're trying to grow and manifest with, and it's like, you know, you want to be in that gray zone, because you don't want to be too far to the left or even too far to the right, you know what I'm saying, of where you all stuck up in the clouds and like other dimensions. Even though I know that's where we want to be, child, because I don't be liking to come up out of some dreams sometimes, like, nah. But like, do I gotta go back to this shit? But anyway, whatever. But real stuff though is like, come down out of the clouds a little bit, you know, out of dream world. Not necessarily don't give up on your dreams. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, like, you kind of got to be grounded, be of the world, but not in it. In the world, but not of it. I always mess that daggum saying up, but y'all know what I'm talking about, you know. And basically, this will help you to not only fulfill, because I do feel like like the Most High promised, we're supposed to have a life and a life abundant. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in order to do that though, you gotta walk. You gotta walk in balance and fulfill, be able to fulfill your purpose and walk in your purpose on purpose. Jeez, I can't even get my words now. So yeah, you obviously may be dealing with an Aries or even this Pisces here, have it heavy in your chart. You may want to check to see where these energies are transiting even through your chart and how they may affect you, okay? Yeah. Your moon may be Pisces for sure, and if so, there's something very important in here for you, and or Aries, like I just said. But Move along. It's short and sweet. Yes, yes, yes. Victory is mine. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. I told Satan, get thee behind. Victory today is mine. Come on with that joy. Y'all know how it goes. Y'all know the rest. You definitely will have success. You are successful. Know that. Even if you have to sit in the mirror and tell yourself that affirmation 1,000,000 times over, do that. Do that. This is Leo energy potentially. Could be any other fire sign, but Leo the strongest. There's balance in here. Like they said, balance, spirituality, and practicality. That's so funny because I was just saying, come up out the clouds, right? Bring that shit back down into that calm water, that Piscean water, so it can free flow, you know? Let the wind take you a sail, you know? Let the wind carry me. I wanna fly, fly right into the future. Come on in, come on. But yeah, I mean, I love it. That's basically what it is. Whatever it is, the first thing that came to your heart and mind when we just talked about in the header, what you need to take action on, what you need to, you know, take practical steps in fulfilling, that's what it is. That's what you will be successful in. You have victory. Because I'm hearing, I got that VICTORY. I got no reason to fear. I got Jesus on my side. I got that visa. Like success, victory, baby. So no reason to worry. All right. This next set, I wanted to look a little bit deeper to see, like maybe a little more specifically, what it is you are trying to be successful in or achieve, if you will. And here we got the High Priestess, the Page of Water, and the Page of Earth. And this is beautiful, y'all, because I'm really feeling, first of all, I get that beautiful childlike innocence, that youthfulness, that joy, you know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing with both of these pages because they're eager to learn. They're eager to go on this new journey, even if it's 2:42 on the timer, even if it may have been rocky or a little bumpy to even get to this point. You understand? Because you've had to come. The pages are the 11s for me in the deck. They come after the 10s, of course, which essentially, didn't I say something about a cycle or completion? And this is with water and earth, which is beautiful, balancing energy, because it's like the earth is that groundedness anyway, that practicality. That's funny because I told y'all out of the message of the day, that's when we got that Page of Earth, and here it is, right? Obviously it was with another deck, but still the message rings true and it applies. It's like doubly confirming it. With this page, is talking about moving forward with it could be speaking on like higher learning. I feel like it's more with self for most of you, especially with this High Priestess right here. But it's more of learning and knowing thyself and relying and having faith and trust in thyself and your MVP and your higher guidance to lead you on the path of emotional fulfillment and balance and receiving, like I said, I'm hearing it again, health, wealth, and financial well-being or wellness. You know what I mean? So both of these in tandem, and this could be talking about two different individuals. It could be talking about like your kids, you know what I'm saying, your family, like you nurturing and growing or helping them to move forward on their journey and in their life. You very well may be working with kids, even if, like I said before, for those of you who you are working on growing or, you know, sowing the seed of your spiritual practice or whatever it is you do. I'm even hearing some of you may be helping those who need special attention and healing childhood trauma and wounds. Whew, that one hit pretty deep. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever it is you're doing, though, I'm also getting with this 2 in this High Priestess. Yeah, that's like my divine feminine and masculine energies coming together or needing to. And it's like it's also like it's your choice on whether or not to do that. But in order to, bless, that's what it is. That's what it is. This page of water is bringing forth that divine feminine, but it's like your younger, like youthful type of energy, right? And the page of earth is bringing forth that divine masculine type of energy. Either way you want to look at it, though, it's like bringing them together and balancing and unionizing them. You know, it's like somebody may be coming through for real, with an offer of love. I am ready for love. Come on. And it's like together, though, I'm feeling soulmate type bond, like divine, very much so divine bond. But it's like both of you are in your just youthful joy, like honeymoon almost. Both of y'all do feel have come off of some hardship, if you will, some heavy duty lessons, but it's like together y'all are meant to, it's destined. You are meant to bring forth this union and like come together to co-create, like quite literally, because in whatever way or ways that really means, this is destined, I feel. And y'all know, like it may take, because that page of water, sometimes y'all see that right there, that had that water just like it's like a whole wave, like, of emotions essentially. So it can kind of, I'm getting the vibe of like it can kind of take you off, like take your breath away, kind of. I was gonna say take you, like catch you off guard, that's what I'm trying to say. If you're not careful, it's the type that will really sweep you off your feet. But it's so sweet. It's so sweet and pure and innocent and like just divine. It's like, I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see you. I feel you. I'm hearing Mary J. If you look in my life, you see what I see. But it's like y'all have learned, because of the past and journeys that you have come off of, you have learned that, what she say, life can be only what you make it. When you feeling down, you should never fake it. Say what's on your mind, and in time you'll find, yes, that all the negative energy, man, it's like it was all a dream, you know what I'm saying? She said, and you'll find a piece of yourself. But it's like y'all are matched. Y'all are literally match made at 800 was on the timer. It's a match made in heaven. You see when you say I see them, I feel them. That's you, baby. That's your essence. And it's beautiful, like I said. And this may not have to do with necessarily anybody else in the physical, but I truly feel like it does. But in case you're not with anybody or haven't met this beautiful soulmate yet, this is going on within you, and it needs to first, in order for this to come in the 3D. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, in order, you attract that which you are. So the advice, if you aren't quite here yet, continue to work on yourself and balance yourself within. Like it said, balance spirituality and practicality, and take action, put in that work. And baby, this is a beautiful thing. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Some of you I'm hearing, with this high priestess energy, that can kind of signify like some things hidden, or maybe some, whatever. I don't feel like it's a negative thing. I feel like, especially with coupled or tripled with these two pages here, it's like I'm getting, some of you may find out that somebody you've known all your life, and especially from childhood, like truly loves you and has always loved you, and has had, this little crush, teenage fever I'm hearing coming through. Come on, Drake. But yeah, you'll find out that they've always, I'm hearing, is that Whitney? Yeah. Will always love you. Come on in. But yeah. So yeah, this is eternal though. It's definitely eternal. So that is likely being revealed. Okay. And I told y'all, some of y'all gonna be getting in that sexual healing. Y'all they said fucking like rabbits. Be careful. I'm telling you, be careful, because just with that energy alone, that's the energy of abundance and fertility. So if you ain't trying to truly co-create or bring life, like physical life of a child into this world, you might want to be careful. It's a beautiful thing though, because look, you got both of them pages here, so some of y'all truly might be, because that high priestess energy, I'm getting quite a few here. I'm getting Virgo, I'm getting Libra, Pisces, of course. So you know, Libra and even Taurus energy, that's that Empress energy. So you know, they fertile myrtle. Better be careful. Anyway, moving on. Let's get on to the bottom of the deck here. I don't know, before we labor too long. Shoot, already at 10:55 on the timer. So all right, moving to, oh wow, y'all, look, I can't make it up. I just got this saying about this Empress. I'm trying to tell y'all. And now with that, you moving from the High Priestess to the Empress, which is the number 3, which is my Holy Trinity, and talks about perfect alignment for me, mind, body, and spirit. And once you do that, baby, the world is your oyster. And I'm telling you, you got the victory. I got the victory. I got the victory. That's enough said. I just, some of y'all are truly ascending. Like when you really unionize that feminine and masculine energy within yourself. Oh, baby, I'm scared of you, but in a good way. Because it's like, it's power. There's power. That's power for real. Yeah. There is power. Anyway, I mean, that's enough said for real, y'all. We're going to move on. Oof. 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 Just let go, man. Just let go, for real. Like, what are you holding on to? What's meant for you is meant for you. Excuse me. If you try to hold on to it, especially with this stranglehold like this, it's only going to delay it, right? Because nobody can take it away. Really, only you are the only one who has the power to do that. You understand what I'm saying? Because like, if that ain't what you want, you have the power to transmute or to call forth what it is that you do. And then it's up to you to receive it or not, right? It will always be there though. Just know that. It just depends on your perspective. But again, as I said, if you got this stranglehold on it, or are attached to, you know what I'm saying, this particular mindset or outlook or whatever, and you're not willing to keep an open mind, allow God room to work, you know, space to move and groove, then you suffocate in the energy, and it's going to end up being stuck, stagnant energy. And then, baby, that tower moment going to come through. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. All right, get out of the way. Now, are you ready for me to do this or not? So it's like you can take the easy way or the hard way. Which one do you choose? It's up to you, boo. Always free will and discernment. But understand that, too, this resistance can talk about fear to me. And I'm hearing fear of success, because I already told you, coming off the tarot, you got the victory. You're definitely going to be successful, so you really have nothing to worry about. So this is kind of like counterproductive, or yeah, that's what I said. Energy, you know what I mean? It's you just blocking it, you slowing it down. Know that you're protected, so you really have nothing to worry about whatsoever. It's interesting. I feel like they are trying to get you, because that's the 25, and that resistance going back to the 24. So it's like, take a step back, especially with that full moon in Pisces under the header. As the bottom of the deck for the header, it's like, really take a step back to look at it from a higher view and different perspective with that Piscean energy. Gain some enlightenment and see where you're at. Like, know that, look where he brought me from. Brought me out of the darkness to the marvelous light. Yes. And you don't know how glad I am. Because you see, she's in the dark here in that protection. It's like somebody's not really wanting to see, you know, come out of your comfort zone, come out of your shell, And it's like that resistance is all of that light, and they trying to break free and show you that is really what will transmute it all. And y'all, the light is really just your truth. So that's why I be saying all the time, like, truly bring love and light into the situation, and that's all you need. That's really all you need. So 2s especially may be important to you. 4, 5, 6, and 7, and or 7 may be important to you. You may have been born in February, what is that, April, May, June, or July, especially if it's the 24th or 25th. Y'all some cuspers for real. Cusp babies. Okay. All right, let's move on. See, oh nope, they saying check the phases of the moon. So waning crescent 2 will be in the sign of, for this month it will be at, wow, look at this, on the 21st. It will be transitioning from the sign of Gemini into Cancer at 20:29. That's 8:29 p.m. But I'm telling y'all, them 2s, boy, them 2s is something. And y'all may definitely be dealing with a Gemini and or Cancer, okay? Gemini affects the shoulders, arms, hands, bronchial tubes, and lungs. And Cancer affects the breast, womb, ovaries, and mucosa, okay? All right. Let's see what else, which other one. I was going back to July to see what that was in. What I say, waning? It's waning crescent 2. In June, oh look, I'm telling, these 2s is screaming. In July, it was on the, or will be, well, was by the time this video comes out, on the 22nd at, or in the sign of Taurus. And Taurus affects the neck, vocal cords, throat, and thyroid. And yes, Cancer does affect the stomach as well. Stomach, mucosa, ovary, womb, breast. So yeah, okay. And then waning crescent 1. So since I'm already here, that would have been, of course, the day, well, not of course, but the day before, which is on the 21st, the waning crescent 1, still in the sign of Taurus. This is the 21st of July. All right. And then as far as for August, it will be on the 20th in the sign of Gemini. I'm telling y'all, them 2s, screaming. All right. It's your choice, man. Balance that divine feminine and masculine, for real. Let go. I'm also getting too, as I just said that, like, let go of the idea that you have for your divine feminine and or masculine, whichever way it fits for you, because you don't, like, you will be surprised. I really feel like it's like a gem hiding in plain sight, and it's like, but it definitely, whoever it is, the energy they're in will exceed your expectations, for real. But and it will be greater than what you even expected, like, for real. I mean, that is exceeding your expectations, right? But I'm saying it probably will be nothing like what you feel like it should be. That's what I'm saying. Don't hold on. Don't be attached to whatever you have in your mind as the outcome, because let God surprise you, for real. That's the whole joy in it, right? Anyway, moving to the bottom. See what I'm saying? Like, try not to rush it. Be very careful, because they're bringing me back to the that Aries energy, time to take action. And with that full energy, don't be foolish, as far as the fool in reverse, in a negative sense, as far as being brash or like doing things too hastily, where you're not really taking time to evaluate or calculate the risks, right? Not saying to be afraid of them, because if you know that, I mean, everything is a risk, especially if it's worth having or fighting for. You know what I mean? Like, there's going to be things that you got to sacrifice. That's just how it works. And the greater, what they say, the greater the risk, the greater the rewards. Whatever it is you're trying to achieve, that is even, I talked about this a few episodes ago, that the greater the reward and the success that you're trying to achieve, the more you too have to sacrifice and let go of. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got to make room for it. So it's going to take some time and patience. Like I said, for some of y'all, it may happen relatively quickly, but I feel like, obviously, with this sitting right here, it might take, 3 to 6 months. I'm telling you, because for those of you who it's gonna be like new moon to full moon, or full moon to new moon, whichever way it goes for you. It may even be when this green corn moon comes, and I don't know when that is, but I'm sure we'll probably find out here in a minute when we read through them. But yeah, man. And I'm getting with that red balloon, it's like pay attention to the red flags within yourself, especially, but with whomever you're dealing with. That's why that I say Pisces. That's why that intuition, that High Priestess came out in the tarot, like for real. Pay attention, because you already know your higher self. If you listen to your MVP, that's your compass. Like I said, not gonna ever steer you wrong, never leave you nor forsake you. So please pay attention. And it's gonna take for you to really be patient and sit with yourself and just know thyself. Okay. Strengthen and honing on them skills, on your intuition, for real. All right, moving on. Look, look, double time. Double time, boy, double time. Take advantage, man. They telling you your wish is my command. Go for it. It is successful, y'all. Take action. This is twice you got that new moon and Aries energy, and they both telling you to move. I like the way you move. Ooh. Yeah, Spirit is telling you to do it, baby. Now I'm here. Do it, baby. Stick it, baby. Do it, baby. Stick it, baby. Do it, baby. Stick it. Stick it, baby. Do it. Some of y'all really got to get y'all freak on. Do it with these rituals. But like I said, be mindful of your intentions, okay? Moving on to the bottom of the deck. Yes, yes, yes. And here, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is what it is. This is what it is. And I'm telling y'all, because this is the focus of this video, correct? 55 on the timer, as I said that. Wow. Powerful. That's what you need to, especially those y'all trying to be bumping like rabbits. Use it to your advantage, honey. Okay? 110 on the timer. Use it to your advantage, for real. Because any of that stuck, stagnant energy that you may have found yourself in, like I said, coming off of that, moving into those page energies in the tarot, it's like that cycle that you went through is for a reason, okay? For you to grow, for you to mature, for you to balance yourself out, for you to know thyself, for you to release any and all blockages and things that no longer serve you, so you can make room for this new, for this healing, for, you know, whatever that may mean, whether it's sexual or otherwise. I love that. That way you can receive the abundance that you so seek in health, wealth, in well-being, or finances, whatever. Because wealth doesn't just have to be physical money. You know what I'm saying? Shit, health is wealth, quite literally. You know what I mean? So you take it as it is. That's why I say it like that. But use the scorpionic energy for sure to transform, to allow this rebirth. And again, to burn up, I'm hearing degrade. I heard decay at first, that's why I kind of stuttered, but basically dissolve, you know, the old shit that's been rotten. Yeah, let it go. Let it go, let it flow. Some of y'all may truly want to get out and get in nature, do your yoga, get that tree pose on, girl. For real. Woosah, to bring forth these downloads so you know how to move and groove, to strengthen and hone in on your intuitive power. All right? All right. Let's get on into these readings very quickly here. We'll begin with the headers. All right, you guys. So, beginning with the headers here, and it's time to take action. New Moon in Aries, pages 42 and 43. The flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons, and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there is something you want to happen in your life. Take this card as a big quote, yes, end quote, from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. But you're on your way. Like I told you, that's that full energy. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for. But the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution, don't go too fast. Forget your manners. Like I told y'all, don't move too hastily. Don't be so brash, okay? Treat people well as you charge towards your goals. You'll create much better karma for yourself. When you're tuning to the moon, I like to look at these as affirmations. You use them as you will. It says, don't even think about giving up. Don't even think about giving up. Didn't I say that? I swear I felt I said that. Like, it's not about, maybe it was in one of the messages of the day, but even still, probably it's that same one where I told y'all that Page of Pentacles came out and I was telling y'all somebody need to be practical, methodical, whatever, what have you. But either way, I said, you know, never give up on your dreams. But, you know, sometimes you may gotta take it slow, like take a step back, reassess, you know, and move a little differently. Especially if there's something you feel like you need to change, let go of, as it said, release your blocks in the manifestation, right? So you may have to reassess and see what's needed to move forward and what's not. Additional meanings: do your best and be happy with that. Avoid being brash right now. You need a 12-month plan. There goes for some of y'all that may take a year. That's that cycle, right? And then a new male is coming into your life, and I truly feel that for a lot of you. That it says new male, but I would just say masculine energy with those pages. Okay. The teaching: Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, so the new moon in Aries is the first of the 12 or 13 new moons of the year. If you're committed to working with all the lunations, then the new moon in Aries is the right time to start. And drawing this card, no matter when you do it, signifies it's also the ideal time to start your moon work, such as setting intentions. I can't make it up, y'all. I'm telling you, plain as day. Moving on to the bottom of the deck. Balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces, pages 90 and 91. Have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a concerted effort to move toward your goals. The more practical steps you can take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. I told y'all, come down out the clouds, ground yourself a little bit, you know. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may now come through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. When you're tuning to the moon, it says, meditate every day and see what comes to you. Answers will come. All right? Meditate every day and see what comes to you. Answers will come. That's italicized, by the way. The answers will come. Additional meanings: you're in a super romantic but not super realistic state. That's like I told y'all, that page of emotions in the center, it can knock you off your feet if you're not careful, right? So remain grounded. Follow your intuition. It won't let you down. At worst, this card can herald the end of a dream. The person you're inquiring about is a soulmate. What did I say? Oh my God. Avoid substance abuse. Man. The teaching: Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, so the full moon in Pisces symbolically marks endings. That's powerful, y'all. That is so powerful, because we go from the new moon, the beginning in Aries, to the end, full moon in Pisces. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Anyway, when the moon is full in Pisces, or whenever you pull this card, it's a time to dive deep into your emotions. Practicality is at odds with the numinous Piscean energies that have no borders. So feel your way now. Psychic ability is heightened when the full moon is in Pisces, and soulmates now connect. It's also a time to send out your dreams to the universe, releasing your fears. Something about that Neptunian energy as well, y'all. It's being revealed. Yeah. All right. Release them fears. That's what's blocking you too, by the way. Okay. As far as what we got from the bottom of the deck of the manifestation. But moving on. All right, moving on to the finishers, and I'm just going to go like they are in the book, in the order that they are in the book. So beginning with 24, Waning Crescent 1, and Protection, pages 64 and 65. Your higher power, however you describe this, is a loving and protective energy. You're loved and protected. Identify your fears. You can protect yourself better. Trust in yourself. The affirmation: I am loved and protected. I am loved and protected. As the lunar cycle comes to the last set of crescents, in this case the waning ones, we know that the dark moon is close, and so is the fresh start of the beautiful new moon. Here's our chance to let go of our resistance, surrender, and let go. To do that with confidence, we may feel that we need some support from the universe, or whatever we believe our higher power to be. That support can take the form of feeling protected from whatever might happen and helping us get the courage to release what needs to go. Witches and other pagan practitioners who use the lunar and seasonal energies are often asked to assist people with spells, techniques, and even talismans of protection. These darker moons and the dark moon itself provide a great time to create and cast. These darker moons and the dark moon itself provide a great time to create and cast for this purpose. An easy way is to plug into the earth, raise that benevolent and loving energy, and turn it to the 4 directions, asking each direction to shield and protect you in your endeavors. Then, finally, connect with the moon herself, with you as a conduit in the middle, brimming full of power and confidence. Trust in yourself to do what you need to do. And move how you need to move. That's why that intuition is out there, y'all. I mean, they don't, like, it comes together like it's meant to, just so. I be trying to tell y'all. And I can't make this up. And it just, I mean, it's beautiful. Makes perfect sense. So the companion stone or metal is black tourmaline. And we'll get to those. We'll get to the stones and crystals here in a minute, okay? All right, moving on to resistance, pages 66 and 67. Number 25, waning crescent 2. Familiarize yourself with how resistance manifests for you, the overt and the covert. If you continue to have doors slammed in your face, turn around. There will normally be an open door. Procrastination is just another kind of fear. Move forward with confidence and persistence. The affirmation: I flow through resistance and I am in control. I flow through resistance and I am in control. There are 2 kinds of resistance. The first type we encounter when we keep getting obstacles placed in our way or our way is blocked. The first type we encounter when we keep getting obstacles placed in our way or our way is blocked. For example, we try to get a particular job in a particular field, but no matter what we do, it doesn't happen. This is external or overt resistance. Covert resistance, which occurs when we say we really want to do or complete something but feel resistance not to, is somewhat sneakier. All forms of procrastination fit in here, writer's block being a classic example. When we want to do something but get distracted and don't do it, or we just can't seem to engage our will enough, that is covert resistance. When we want to get rid of a bad habit, an addiction, an old pattern, in fact, anything we are thinking of releasing for the dark moon, and feel resistance in doing so, we have a big dose of covert resistance. We must battle the second kind of resistance like we would battle a crafty and terrible enemy. We must raise our shields and sharpen our swords and have a strategy to remove the resistance. In fact, we must flow through it. It's a battle we might have to fight more than once, but we will be resilient and vigilant and fight it we will. For when we win, and we will win, the rewards are great. Why do we resist the things we say we want? Sometimes we don't really want those things. Most times, though, we are frightened about what might happen if we do get what we have asked for. What will people think? Will we lose our friends and family if we rise? Will it, and I'll rise up. Will it all be for nothing if we try and fail? But we must be willful and we must have courage. We must repeat to ourselves, quote, this is what I really want for me. Yes, I am worth it, end quote. Gotta read that again. This is what I really want for me. Yes, I am worth it. And yes, I am worth it is italicized, so emphasize that. Yes, you are worthy, my dear. And then we stand up straight, put on our crown of sovereignty of our own lives, and go to battle. It's time to take action, boo. Go for it. The companion stone or metal is red jasper, okay? And moving on finally to the bottom of the deck and the green corn moon. Number 36, patience, pages 88 and 89. Enjoy the journey, not just the destination. The time has come to learn patience and avoid the lure of instant gratification. Slow down. Slow down. I just want to get to know you. That's what Spirit is saying. Like, take time to really get to know thyself, like I keep saying. Look, and it say, take your time. I didn't even see that. It says, slow down. Take your time. Things are happening. You just can't see it yet. Be loving and patient with your body. And the affirmation, I take my time to enjoy the journey. I take my time to enjoy the journey. Patience is a kind of faith in foreseeing. We might see the seed, but we foresee the flower. We might see the books on the table, but we foresee the degree at the end of if we read all. We might see the books on the table, but we foresee the degree at the end if we read them. If we think physically, we might feel the pain of a hard workout, but foresee and have faith in the muscle and fitness levels we build, or we will build, either way. Patience is a way of experiencing the process of fruition. For some of us, we choose what is quick and easy. We may choose activities we know we will be good at. These require no big process, no great challenge slow down. Look, slow down. These require no big process, no great challenge over time, and so no great achievement, even if we are good at them. More difficult is a kind of patience and mastery where the skills or learning take time to accrue, and this is where the beauty of patience is born. Y'all, I feel like this is part of the manifestation too. Like, for real. I mean, that's exactly what I was getting and what I told y'all. Take your time, like, slow down, really enjoy the process and the journey. Because I feel like some of you are really missing and looking right over beautiful abundance and success that's right before your eyes, like that you've already achieved, but you don't even see it because we steady pushing and striving for more, which is not a bad thing. But it's like, but damn, do you appreciate what you got? Because God is not going to bring forth anything extra or more if you don't even appreciate or have gratitude for what you already have, no matter how big or small. When we truly realize the power of patience, we understand the power of gaining something incredibly deep and embedded rather than the quick hit of instant gratification. There is great power in going slow. There's also the lifelong benefit of the power of trusting that you can hold a focus for a time for something big. For some of us, learning a physical skill enables us to fall in love with our bodies again, seeing it change and try over and over. We recognize its magnificence in all its weirdness, wonkiness, strength, weakness, and inherent wisdom. We get to feel the process and the miracle, and if our body doesn't quite get it and we run out of patience, well, nasty self-talk is the last thing I would throw at it. After all, my body is not my enemy. Instead, I throw compassion and trust at it. The compassion that it is doing its best right now, and the trust that it will get me to where I want to go, even if that is, quote, eventually, end quote. It says, I've learned to be patient. The green corn moon encourages us to watch for growth and enjoy patiently the journey of growth. While we may not yet be at fruition, we are on the way. Yeah, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So the companion stone or metal is jade. All right, and we'll get to those, like I said, in a few. Let's move on to the manifestations. Alrighty, y'all, beginning with new moon in Aries. Go for it. Pages 28 and 29. This card heralds good news. Opportunities abound and the outlook is positive. Go through the doors that are opening up to you. There's every reason to believe you'll create what you want, even if you feel a long way from your goal. Keep going and be courageous. That's like the second or third time I done told y'all that. Chase your dreams with childlike enthusiasm and expect your desires to be satisfied. That's that page energy. Don't sit around making plans. Do take action. This is crucial. Chase your goal. Believe in the divine timing and love. Make the first move if you dare. Okay? Financially, be proactive. Manifestation focus. This card is an especially good sign if you need more courage or determination, or if you're chasing someone or something. Manifesting mindset. Be driven, determined. Take action. Ditch faint-heartedness. Manifesting tips for boosting courage. It says, call in Archangel Ariel, who is associated with spring and is wonderful to appeal to when you need courage. Call in the energy of the planet Mars, which guides the sign of Aries. And then to boost your courage, light a candle, ideally a red one, and ask Ariel and Mars for assistance. Hold this card to your heart, and of course you don't have to have this deck or card or any of that. You can envision the card at whatever they're telling you, which in this case is the heart chakra, and do whatever. Okay, so it says, hold this card to your heart chakra and breathe in courage. If you can do this ritual outdoors, so much the better. And then the affirmation, I am on the right track. Soon I will, ... Fill in the blank, y'all. I am on the right track. Soon I will, ... Be mindful of your intentions. What is it that you are truly trying to manifest? All right. So when to manifest your magic? The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Aries on a Tuesday, which is Mars's day, or during Mars's hour. And it tells you to see page 16, but I'm not going to read through all that. Check the link in the description box if you're interested in figuring out the planet's hour. The new moon in Aries takes place when the sun and the moon are on the same zodiac degree of Aries. It's full of fire, baby, and childlike trust that everything is doable. Yeah, all right. Moving on to the first quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. Pages 68 and 69. When it comes to pushing through your fears and any other negative feelings, you're going to have to dig deeper. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself, because fear blocks us, and y'all already know fear is just false evidence appearing real, right? Say that 5 times fast. So, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself, because fear blocks us. Make time to clear any toxic feelings around you. Don't let pride stop you from showing how dearly you want something. It's okay to be vulnerable. If you know the people you're dealing with are trustworthy, think about others as much as yourself, okay? And look, I was about to say such as yourself, but either way. The manifesting mix. There's light and shade in your situation, and you need to embrace it. Don't get stuck on one idea and refuse to budge. Like I said, holding that attachment, that resistance. Don't. You're blocking it. Manifesting mindset. Think what a mental detox would involve for you. For example, avoiding people you argue with and violence on TV, etc. Make time for it soon. Tune into your manifesting powers. It says your sacral chakra, Svasthana, is all about emotions and feelings. It's located just below your navel and is bright orange in color. Think of the way that water flows. That's how this chakra can help your feelings to flow now. Imagine yourself bathing in a beautiful column of warming orange light. Hold the card to your lower belly and call in the energies by incanting these words. And I quote, "Energies of the first quarter moon in Scorpio, thank you for helping me to clear out energetic debris so I can fulfill my potential." Energies of the first quarter moon in Scorpio, thank you for helping me to clear out energetic debris so I can fulfill my potential. When to manifest your magic? The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Scorpio on a Tuesday, which is Mars's day, or during Mars's hour. The first quarter moon in Scorpio takes place when the sun is in Leo and the moon is in Scorpio. It knows that it's okay to be fabulous indeed. Yeah, baby. I see somebody and like really putting that and that attitude, but in a good way. Like, shoot, know yourself and your worth and what you can bring to the table. That's valuable. Okay. All right. Let's see. Moving on. Okay, y'all. So as far as the crystals go out of the book, we're just going to go in the order that they come. Okay. So beginning with red jasper on page 36. It is a variety of quartz-colored red by iron oxide inclusions. It's actually, that always, like, I don't know why they wrote it like that, but that always trips me up. Astrologically associated with Aries and Taurus, it's great for the base chakra. Healing qualities, it says together with jet, red jasper offers protection. Baby. Yes, yes, yes. And didn't it come with the protection card? I can't even remember, to be quite honest. But anyway, physically, it prevents illness. Emotionally or spiritually, it aids rebirth, new ideas, astral travel, meditation, survival instinct, and dream recall. And I'm telling y'all going through that rebirth to bring them new ideas. You may want to use this during meditation for sure. Whatever, what have you. Moving on to jade, page 45. It says, found as masses in many colors including green, orange, brown, blue, cream, white, lavender, red, gray, and black. Types of jade include jadeite and nephrite. It says, note, new jade is actually bowenite. And I don't think I'm going to read through all of those. Jadeite is on this same page, 45. But jadeite, nephrite, and bowenite all are bolded, okay? If you're interested or want to know more about those, you can hit me up and I will gladly send it to you. All right. Astrologically, it's associated with Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Libra. Great for the heart chakra. Healing qualities include it's good first stone for a child. It aids problem solving and helps proneness to accidents and reaching dreams, goals, and ideals. is bringing me forth that full energy, which of course is Aries energy, right? So it brings balance, justice, modesty, courage, right? They kept telling you about courage, wisdom, compassion, and longevity. Physically, it's good for the skin, hair, lymphatic system, bones, joints or hips, spleen, bladder, heart, immune system, gallbladder, kidneys, muscles, and the entire female reproductive system. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all going through that sexual healing, and look at this. It helps acne, fertility, PMS, menstrual problems, period pain, asthma, bacterial and viral infections, eye disorders, general malaise, high blood pressure, and schizophrenia. Wow. Just that focus there in the reproductive system, because I'm telling y'all, y'all meant to co-create, bring something into, you know what I'm saying, even if it's not just a physical child. Emotionally or spiritually, it's good for emotional balance, confidence, and grounding. It helps negativity, promotes dreams and dream recall. That's the second time. When it says promotes dreams and dream recall when placed under the pillow, brings connection to ancient civilizations and wisdom, protection once again, peace, both inner and outer, and shamanic access to spirit worlds. I'm telling y'all, get into it, man. Some of y'all may really truly need, or may want to utilize. You do what you want, but these crystals and just the energy they're in, because you may very well be doing a lot of astral traveling, or just traveling and journeying in and of itself, you know what I'm saying, on a soul level. And so you want to protect yourself for sure, because they be all kind of entities and stuff that be trying to attach to you. So just be careful. All right. Understand you have nothing to fear, though, because all you got to do is call for, ask for, asking you shall receive, knocking the door shall be open unto you, seeking you shall find. And that's why I told y'all, sometimes all it takes is just you calling upon Archangel Michael and asking to be protected or surrounded by the healing energy and just the golden white light for general protection, right? But you can use any of the color systems of the chakra system if you want something even more specific, for whatever area or areas. Okay, moving on. Tourmaline, page 67. And it says, vertically striated prismatic crystals. Varieties include green, verdolite, blue, indicolite, pink, elbite. Don't look. If I'm butchering this, oh well. Red rubellite, yellow silicite, black squirrel, brown dravite, green or blue with pink center, which is watermelon or colors reversed, bicolors, tricolors, lime green, often with white center, colorless, aquarite, and lavender, which is a new find. I don't know, that's a lot. It says astrologically associated with Libra and great for all chakras. It says see the specific varieties for the particular chakras. Okay. Healing qualities. It's good for inspiration, connection, awareness, creativity, new challenges, and negotiation skills. It's good for laughter, therapy, and use in groups. Enhances healing ability and offers protection on all levels, from simple accidents to psychic attack. Like I said, y'all very much so may want to use any or all of these, especially this. Tourmaline wand crystals, which are long, thin crystals, focus energy to areas where it is most needed and are good for affirmations and aura healing. Bicolor and tricolor tourmaline have the healing qualities of all the colors exhibited. And then physically, it's good for mental health and healing, good for the digestion and the health of the bladder and lymphatic system. It helps schizophrenia and low blood pressure. It aids in detoxing. Emotionally or spiritually, and what they say, you purifying yourself anyway. That's where it came through in the crystal mandala, yeah? So very much so may want to use it. So emotionally or spiritually, it's calming and good for self-confidence, balance, and removing blockages. It helps fear, obstructiveness, victim mentality, negativity, breakdown, and worrying too much what others think. Relieves a restless or troubled mind. I'm telling you, free your mind and the rest will follow. So it's good for the inner self, yin-yang balance, the aura, all psychic abilities, and left or right brain activity, which that in and of itself is left is feminine and right is masculine. So that's the divine feminine and masculine energies being balanced in your mind, right? I love that though. Thank you, honey. All right, moving on. Wow, y'all. This is the only one that I was able to get or find from the crystal mandala here. But look at it. Purification. What did we just get through talking about in that first quarter moon in Scorpio? Releasing, purifying, detoxing, essentially. That's what the energy of Scorpio is. Death and rebirth. Getting rid of what no longer is needed. Like I said, let it decay, degrade, break down, dissolve, release it. Make room for what is meant for you. And that's exactly what black tourmaline will do. Ooh, and I don't even know, Angel Lahabiel, I guess. It's like that's who's bringing forth this beautiful energy. I'm also even getting Kali energy for whatever reason. But it's like, yeah, like see it clearly, man. I feel like you will be able to, especially once you, because what they say really more importantly, some of y'all need that mental detox to really just free your mind. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Yeah, don't be so shallow. Don't be so brash or hasty or, you know what I'm saying? Here go that 14. I was about to say again. It came out. When did that come out? One of the messages of the day. And that may be that same episode, man, that I keep alluding to or referring to. I forget what energies we had, but I want to say like shame and worthiness. Oh, wow. That came in reverse, and that was the 14 energy, that worthiness that was in reverse. And like I just got through reading to you from the first quarter moon in Scorpio, it's like, nah, baby, you are worthy. You deserve it. Treat yourself. It's time to move up out of that if you are or find yourself in that reversal type of energy where, you know, shame, blame, guilt, fear. Obviously, that's all that is. That low vibe, devilish tendencies or energy. 444 may be important to you, and that's all about stabilization, you know, and even bringing forth that Piscean energy with the 12 potentially. All right, let's get on into this because these readings can be a little bit long, baby. A little long. Let's see. Ooh, one more. So pages 78 through 81. 14, Angel Lahabiel and Black Tourmaline, Purification. We bring you the gift of purification. This is your chance to let go of what you no longer wish to hold. It might be a toxic burden within your body, mind, or emotions you wish to be freed from so you can feel lighter, happier, and more energized to attend to the things that matter most. We come to you at a time when you have become overloaded with energies, thoughts, or even perhaps physical toxins or possessions inhibiting your capacity for joy and vibrancy. Joy. Come on then. If there's any fear within at the prospect of releasing something from your life, be reassured. This cleansing is a loving grace that will help you feel happier. We are not here to take anything from you, but rather to free you from what you no longer wish to hold on to. The more you are willing to allow us to assist in this process, the better and clearer you shall feel. Insights into your relationships, choices in your life, and issues that may have confused you will become very clear. Like I said, it will be revealed with that high priestess energy. You will become more aware of your truths and feel empowered to live your life on your own terms, living your purpose on purpose. There's only benefit to gain here, and our blessing comes straight from the loving heart of the divine to assist you. When purification is offered, you need to release something that isn't serving you. It could be anything from a relationship to a belief system, a physical toxin that has become stuck in your body, or an emotional block preventing you from taking the next step on your life path. It may even be physical possessions that don't mean as much to you as they once did that could be given away to help another instead. This creates space for you to receive what is meaningful instead. If you think you might have been picking up the thoughts, feelings, energies, or moods of others, this oracle brings you confirmation that this has been taking place, having a negative effect on you, and is now going to be rectified through divine intervention. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have been thinking of doing any sort of, quote, spring cleaning, in quote, of mind or home, for example, then this oracle brings you confirmation. I laugh because, y'all, that's exactly what I just did. Like, it's crazy. Like, I was guided, and it had been past time, you know, to do this. But it really, truly, like, it works, y'all. It frees you up. not only space, like physical spaces, it all works on each and every dimension, you know, and in each and every body, your mental, physical, and emotional body, and spiritual body, of course, most importantly. But it's clearing out shit that, man, it works. Just trust me on that. Like, it really does. It really does. So anyway, sometimes you can become so used to carrying something that it starts to feel natural to do so. It isn't until you no longer have that burden that you realize exactly how much easier your life is without it, and how you didn't need to hold on to it at all. Attachment is a powerful force, however, and fear can have you reactively holding on to the very thing that is going to drown you, whilst trying to convince you it is your life raft. Babe. And it's confirmation because they speaking through my stomach, in case y'all heard it. Attachment is a powerful force, however, and fear can have you reactively holding on to the very thing that is going to drown you, whilst trying to convince you it is your life raft. That's that resistance that I told y'all. Let it go. You cannot have the attachment. I mean, you can, but it ain't going to, you only delaying the inevitable. And I'm telling you, that tower moment is then going to come, and you might not like the way that shit gets shook up because you've been holding on too long. Okay? It's for your highest good. No matter how you want to look at it, it's always for your highest good. During this time, the Oracle brings you a message. Trust in what is happening in your life, including the people, places, or things that seem to be slipping from your grasp. I'm telling you, that's the resistance. Holding tighter is not the best strategy here. You have been expending energy, becoming drained through some of your attachments no longer in your best interests. Sometimes out of fear, you hold on when letting go would actually bring you what you want. Let it go, let it go, let it go. That's what I'm hearing. You may be surprised as you loosen your grip and hold a lovingly detached and curious attitude at exactly what remains effortlessly in your life and what is released freely. You will also be delighted at how much better you feel and what is given to you in return for your trusting surrender. A mild anxiety or uncertainty about letting go is a sign you are breaking through a fear barrier into more trust and openness to life. Those feelings will pass into joy soon enough. If there is something deeper happening, perhaps you are feeling absolute terror at the prospect of releasing a person, place, behavior, or thing, even though you know it's best to do so. Then be comforted, okay? The divine has infinite compassion. You will not be forced, but you will be asked to hand over what the divine knows is not right for you. You always have free will. And you can always choose to keep holding on. But in your heart, you know that the divine has only your best interests at heart. And there is so much the universe wants to give to you. To receive it, however, you'll need to create some room. It is safe to let go. It helps you receive. Remember that if you are asked to hand over the scraps you have come to believe are your treasures, it is only so you can be gifted with the sacred feast, like I said back. And yet still, you have every right to do so in your own time. Force is not needed here. Purification happens more deeply when there is relaxation and surrender into the process. I'm trying to tell y'all. You will not tighten up in resistance. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's what I say. You will not tighten up in resistance and feel unnecessary pain when you know you are choosing to trust in the divine plan and release what you do not need from a place of peace and personal power. Nor is there any need for guilt or shame. I'm telling y'all, there are more poisons in the world at this time than ever before. And yet with that, there are more opportunities for healing provided too. This is part of the divine mystery, and you are blessed with protection and intervention. Bring it on back, baby. Bring it on back. That is no coincidence that protection came out with that resistance. And that's exactly what we're talking about. Totally different decks, y'all. But I'm telling y'all, it all makes sense. So there are more poisons in the world at this time than ever before. And yet with that, there are more opportunities for healing provided too. This is part of the divine mystery, and you are blessed with protection and intervention to be free from harmful situations and substances now. Follow your hunches, that intuition, right? That's exactly what it is. And let life provide you with what you most need. Oh my God. So let me go and get through this healing process with you in case you want to use it and are interested. If you wish, and again, y'all don't have to have this deck or cards or any of that. Just envision and embody the energy at whatever place they're telling you, and so mote it be, all right? If you wish to further integrate this guidance, hold the Oracle card with the Mandala image facing inwards and resting at your throat chakra, which is at the lower neck at the base of your throat. You may like to hold the card horizontally rather than vertically if this feels more comfortable. Rest and breathe in and out several times, then say aloud, I call upon the crystal angel of black tourmaline and angel Lahabiel, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing gift of purification. May I be lovingly shown with tender grace what needs to be released from my body, mind, emotions, and soul so my spirit can manifest more fully. May I be shown with clarity and compassion how best to attain this through practical steps and spiritual grace. May all beings be blessed with compassionate intervention so their purity and well-being may be liberated from overload, toxicity, and any obstacle to their shining, joyful, and vibrant life. Through my own free will, so be it. Hold the Oracle card flat between your palms so you can place your hands in prayer position with the Oracle card between them. Bow your head and say, May divine love initiate purification within all levels of my being now. May I rest, surrender, and allow this process to act when needed and accept the joy that will result from it. May this process be supported by grace and compassion through unconditional love. May all beings be cleared from fear and blessed with love. According to the divine compassion, so be it. You can finish your healing process with this affirmation said aloud 3 times. My body, mind, emotions, and soul are now purified through divine intervention and grace, so the loving light of my spirit shines true into my world. It feels good to be alive, good to be me. My body, mind, emotions, and soul are now purified through divine intervention and grace, so the loving light of my spirit shines true into my world. It feels good to be alive, good to be me. One more time for the divine. My body, mind, emotions, and soul are now purified through divine intervention and grace, so the loving light of my spirit shines true into my world. It feels good to be alive, good to be me. Yes, yes, and yes, baby. I pray that helps y'all. So let's move along to the rest of the cards. Now, these, the following are what I was able to find out of the combo deck, and this is what it is. No black tourmaline specifically, but this is what we have, okay? And it reads, do you treat yourself well? What kind of self-talk is going on in your mind? Like they said, not that negative stuff, I hope. Get rid of it. It says, pay attention to how well you treat yourself. Be aware of your inner chatter and make changes toward love. Treat yourself the way you want to be treated. It is time to awaken your consciousness and focus on love for yourself. Okay? Like I said from the get-go, for some of you who you ain't even dealing with anybody else necessarily just yet, you balance that divine feminine and masculine energy, unionize that within you, bring that self-love within you, fill your own cup, and then watch it. Watch how it plays out, I promise you. And it ain't just got to be romantic, like I said. Even once you get to that stage where you really have healed and loved yourself and got rid of what you don't need, you still, that soulmate energy is coming through for sure. But it may be a friend, a family member, or otherwise. It could even just be a pet, you know what I'm saying? A companion in that way. Whatever, y'all. Whatever. So you may want to utilize or call upon Archangel Chamuel and utilize these affirmations if you so choose. Unconditional love is mine, today and always. Every cell in my being vibrates at the rate of love. I love that. I feel good. I knew that I would now. I am happy. I am grateful. Please use these affirmations, y'all. It's bringing so much power and energy into my being. The energy of my own loving vibration nurtures my thoughts and feelings. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying. I pray you listening. I don't know what else to say. Moving on. So once again, I wasn't able to find red jasper in and of itself, but this Moonology jasper is what I was feeling called to bring forth to you, and it reads, are you a believer in miracles? Are you ready to access and know all that is known? Yeah, it's strengthening that intuitive power, that high priestess energy, yeah. Open your heart to experience grace. Offer blessings to everyone with whom you interact. Be a divine assistant and provide regenerative energy and holiness to yourself and others. All right? Yeah, let go. I love that. And then you may want to utilize Neem Karoli Baba and these affirmations. With increasing love, miracles manifest all around me. I share unconditional love through service to others. I believe in the power of love. I remember my true nature and share blessings in love with all. I kind of stumbled over that because I was hearing NDRE again. I am ready for love. I serve others through love, joy, and laughter. I am love. Yes, look, 3:33 on the timer. Oh, wow. Yes, yes, and yes. Woo. Okay. That's a lot. That is a lot. That is beautiful, y'all. That is what I got, and I pray that it resonates with you. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially in including yourself, and I pray that's what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I truly thank you for that. Thank you so very much. You have no idea how much it helps, and I appreciate it. If you want to join me for another episode, you can check the link in the description box below. If not, please take care. Don't forget your love and light, y'all. It truly makes everything all right. Please be patient, be gentle, be graceful, be merciful upon yourself. Love yourself, all right? But it's time to get with it, because your MVP trying to take you to higher places. Keep lifting me higher and higher. Yeah. Anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. Until the next one, don't forget your love and light. It truly makes everything all right. Deuces.